Well, here we are at video number 10. It'll probably be another shortest session. The new forks for this is supposed to be coming in today. So the moment they come in, I'm putting them on. And then, I didn't show this yesterday, but hopefully you guys can see this fine. Front brake exploded. This part of the fork just broke off. So, and then, I don't know if you can really see on the GoPro. You can see like the scratches and stuff right there. And how these forks are a piece of shit. And they're barely holding together. Tire, I bent them a few days ago, so bent them back in shape a few days ago, so they're a little better now. The tire was like just completely over like that and was almost touching the fork, and it was rubbing the brake line a little bit, but we're getting a new brake line now since the brake exploded. So, and then yesterday I was making a little bit of progress like off camera, but today we're gonna try to make more progress with holding the throttle steady. It was raining, so the road's gonna be a little wet, so we are gotta be careful of that. Plus with the front forks just being bad. But let's get into it. So today, I'm really gonna try not to be chasing them out and to just maintain the throttle. Is gonna be try to be the main focus of the day. And we're gonna see if we can hold up to that though. So like, if it comes down, I'm not gonna try to, force it back up. I'm just gonna try to like keep them in place. Need more throttle. I gotta stay on the throttle, not tap the brake as hard. I blipped it once there. Gotta try not to do that. Dang, man. Gotta stay with that throttle. It's very hard to do though. It's just instinctively I want to let off the throttle. Ooh, I was maintaining throttle and oh my god, I thought I was gonna loop. Interesting. It feels like even when I maintain throttle, the brakes are definitely like, it doesn't feel like they work too good. Like I feel like I have to let off the throttle to bring it down. But also like, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh man, I don't know why my whole body was like leaning that way. Oh, that's weird. Didn't like come up at all for some reason. All those were really shit. I wasn't really focused. I was like half thinking of something else. We need to lock in. All right. Did maintain the throttle. We're getting a little better. Like we're getting smoother with it. We just gotta like, it's really just this hand right here not holding the throttle. Alright, we're gonna turn around. I don't want to ride around in the wet area. No point in adding unnecessary risk factors on top of the busted forks and having only my rear brake to stop. Focus, focus, focus. Let off of it again. It's literally like you have to just fight your fear of looping and just hold the throttle. But every time I do this practice, I tend to loop. And it's like, I think it's just because like if you're holding the throttle, the brake is not as strong when you tap it. Uh-oh. Jeez. If the mail runs today, though, like whenever it does run, I'm probably ending the video right then and there. If I see it, but that means either the rear axle nut is going to be here to throw in this thing, or the forks are going to be here. If the forks are here, I can throw the rear shock and the fork on. We're chasing that one, even though I said we weren't going to. It's like trying to find the right amount of throttle to get me like just there at balance point and then not like go too far past it. But I keep cutting the throttle as it's coming up. I need to just let it come up all the way. But it's literally like just like an instinct thing. You gotta kind of overcome your instinct. At least that's what it is for me. It's like a survival instinct where it's like, hey, you don't want to do that. See, we're blipping, we're blipping. See, we don't want to like let off the throttle because then you get down to like going you go really slow and it's harder to maintain like your left and right balance, and the braking too will just bring it instantly down. Ah, we're just blipping. I'm hoping with the new forks I won't lean that way as much either, because right now the forks set lower so it angles the tire. I'm hoping that's part of the reason why I'm going that way a lot more. I'm hoping. Could be just a skill issue, you know. That's what most of this is a skill issue, because you got people in Brazil wheeling with like no front tire and shit. So they'd be like swerving crazy good wheelie. Okay, so that was pretty good. We weren't quite at balance point with it, and we were a little bit on the throttle, but we're maintaining most of the throttle. Alright, so that one we went back and then we let off the throttle and caught it real quick. Should have let off the throttle, should have maintained the throttle. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Circle around. Gotta really focus on the technique of it. So flip, lean back. Back. Try this again. We're letting off the throttle. Tap the brake too soon is also one issue I've noticed, is like as I'm coming up I tap the brake before I even get all the way up. I need to let it get up more before tapping. Yeah, I don't know if the camera can see it, but I'm definitely tapping the rear brake way too soon. Okay, so I kind of felt that. The only issue was I think I was holding the brake, okay? So like I was tapping it and I was holding it a little too long and then letting off the throttle a tiny bit on that one. Ah, see, we stomped it and let off. We just need to tap it. letting off the throttle. We're getting a little bit there though. We're definitely, I'm feeling like I'm getting more familiar with the feeling of it. It's probably hard to tell from the camera. I'm thinking maybe moving to like a chest mount instead of underneath my helmet visor. I'm thinking that might be a better view of like really what's going on with like the angle and my hand controls. I don't know though, we'll see. If anybody's actually watching, let me know what you think. I might do one video with it in a different position or something just to see how it does. Also, the chest mount might be more protected because I don't think I've ever hit my chest in a crash before. But I did faceplant my GoPro like 5 videos ago and broke the media mod, so now the audio quality's not as good as like the first 3 videos. I think it was like the 3rd video. Yeah, because it happened in the middle of it when I was getting a little practice in off camera in the middle of it, and just boom. Again, right into the ditch too. I went into the ditch. Ate mud. It's a good experience, you know, builds character. I have looped this thing twice now and not been able to save it, and then I've looped it a few times and been able to like save it, like fell off the bike but still was holding onto the handlebars, so was able to like run with it to catch it. And then I only got one on video. I got one where my brother was recording me doing a wheelie, and he ends the video and I freaking crashed. That's when the forks like blew out even worse than before. Like it made them like way worse. I came down and just one side just dropped instead of the other side. Cause I came down kind of hard and it was not good. Oh, going to the side. See, we're blipping, let's not do all that. We gotta go higher than that. Higher than that. Not looking too good there. Ooh. You can hear like the drum spinning. We're just blipping there. I don't know why I couldn't hold the throttle. Damn. If we could just maintain the throttle, when you let off the throttle like that, you lose a lot of your power. It's a random dog running around out there. I think that's a dog. I don't know what the heck that is. The camera probably can't even see that far away. Because on one video, there was a snake that ran out in front of me, and I went back and looked on the GoPro and could not see the snake. Made me look crazy. That's the one thing I don't like about the GoPro is like it's good for POV for like just in front of you, but it's not good for seeing anything far away. Like if you're gonna record somebody else, you're better off using your phone than the GoPro. Unless if you got settings for recording somebody else, I don't know. Now I'll tell you something else, the GoPro does no justice for cornering. Because I used to be big into cornering on my big bike. And, dude, it does not look good at all. It looks like you're going slow, and I know I'm not going slow. do feel like I've made a little bit of progress today though with just getting the feeling of it. Oh shit. I don't know what that was. My throttle hand is falling asleep. That's what that is. Alright. Off the throttle. If we could just maintain that throttle. See, we're letting off the throttle, and it's like I'm not even conscious of it. It's just like instinct to let off the throttle as I go higher up. It's like my hand just wants to coast the wheelies. Her. That's not what we need to be doing. Oh, we let off the throttle. Let off the throttle again. Dude, that's gonna be my biggest hurdle, is not letting off the throttle. I just gotta not care if I loop or not, you know? Just send it. I've already looped twice now. It didn't hurt. We got the small bike so that looping wouldn't hurt. Honestly, getting a 50 like this is a really good strategy. I'm kind of thinking I should have got the 110 just because it's a little bigger, but it's whatever. Everything's really cheap for this bike, so. And like, you can put a manual clutch on this thing too. Like, a lot of people learn with automatic, but if you want to go and get used to that clutch, put a manual clutch up there and then learn on this thing before you learn on your actual bike. And like, it's smaller, so your pivot point, I guess you would say, on your rear wheel is gonna be like smaller than your bigger bike, so it's probably gonna be a little harder to like I don't know, to like wheelie it, but you'll learn way faster probably on this, and you don't have as much power, so you can't like really force it to stay up like a bigger bike could. So I get why people learn on these. And then obviously, like, you fall off this thing, you're not destroying it. And then we got guys out here on Instagram on their like their 600 cc sports bikes and for fuzzy helmets. No offense to anyone with fuzzy helmets, but you know what normally happens is they crash. Dude, there's a turtle up ahead. Ah, yeah. What up, guy? As you can see, there's a lot of turtles out here. I gotta like watch out for them. Woo! Alright, I had to cut camera for a second to cough. I think I went over this, but I moved like across the country pretty much, and the time change adapted perfectly to the time change. No problems at all. Turtle's still there. No problems at all adapting to the time change, but the allergies are getting me. The allergies have been getting me. They're almost gone though, I think. I almost got over it, but still like congested. So that's why I might sound like a little I don't know, stuffy, I guess. Oh, we're almost over it, almost. We're about to start chasing it, and I was like, no, that's not what we're doing today. No chasing, no chasing. Just really gotta focus on that throttle. That's gonna be the biggest hurdle so far, is that throttle control. Figure out how to like get this clutch a little bit adjusted right. Like I have both ends on fully maxed out, and the cable is still a little too long. Like I even did like my own little makeshift design to make it where I could stick it out further. We're chasing. That's a big no-no. Dang it. I'm guessing bro is just sunbathing out here. Alright. Turn her around. Alright, focus, lock in. Not good. I can kind of maneuver a little bit, but I'm not holding them long enough to be able to really like learn to move it. Alright, so I was letting off the throttle a little bit and tapping her brake, and it just felt like it was not really coming down that hard. Come on. See, like if you don't get up the balance point with that first initial throttle and then you let off and you try to throttle again, it's gonna be very hard to maintain it because you just wasted like a lot of your power. And as always, what I always say is all of this is speculation. Do I really know what the fuck I'm talking about? No, I do not. Everything here is what I'm figuring out from personal experiences alone, because I don't really watch any videos or anything on how to wheelie. I kind of just figure it out myself because I learn best from trial and error. Now, I will say, learning from other people's mistakes is a very smart thing to do. And that's why I spend a lot of time on Instagram watching people crash their bikes. Then I just say, so don't do it like that. Especially with wheelies. I watch so many videos of people looping, and then I try to watch and figure out like why exactly did they loop. Most of the accidents I see that involves cars though with motorcycles, I'm like, that was completely avoidable. The craziest shit I see is when guys will be like, a car will pull out in front of them, and instead of braking, they just like pull in their clutch and then they just rev. It's like, well, you just lost all your engine braking and you're just revving instead of braking with your front brake, which is your strongest brake. I don't know though, I'm just a guy. like he's getting more confident with us. We might have a friend. Oh, you just hear like the forks pop when I turn. Ah, come on. We're not holding it. Hello, guy. My throttle hand is falling asleep. Whew. I need to figure out how to maintain this throttle, because I'm not even like doing it. Like I'm just letting off like subconsciously. Like I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just doing it. Like focus. Ah, see, I just let off. Like I'm trying to focus on holding it, and I just let off. And when I do hold it, it's like I'm like, damn, I'm gonna loop. See, I let off right when it feels like I'm gonna loop. There's nothing wrong with looping. Oh my god, I stomped the rear brake and it just, I don't know. It didn't feel like it was gonna come down. Like I felt like I was on the brake and it just was not gonna come down. I don't know, like, I don't know. It feels like if I'm on the throttle and I tap the rear brake, it's not gonna come down. I tried to join the CRF50 Stunters Facebook group page. I requested to join them like a few days ago. I haven't been accepted yet. Whenever I'm accepted in there, I might ask them, see what they think about like how they do it. Because I feel like there's not much on YouTube with the CRF50s anymore. Like most stuff is like years and years old. I don't know. Our turtle friend is gone. Alright, I'm gonna loop all the way back and then we're gonna end the video there. I'm not really sure how long I've been practicing for, but my hand is really falling asleep for some reason. And then I'm going to check because I think it's about time that the mail may have arrived and I didn't see it, so see if those forks are here. If the forks are here, then I'll have two big videos for today to do. Which will be this one, and then I think I'll do one with putting those forks on. I'll do putting the forks on and the rear shock in one, just suspension upgrade, I'm thinking. Ooh. I don't know, if I blip the throttle, I can hold them pretty good. Here, let's do a blip for, oh geez. It's like I'll blip them up and then like toast them a little bit. And just falling asleep. I don't know why. Okay, let's try to get a good wheelie in. A little bit of chasing. Alright, let's loop around. We'll do one more this way and then we'll call it, and see you guys on number 11 after this.